What's up, everybody? Welcome back. So today we're day 2 of our CapCut Basics learning series. And we're going to get into it. Pull my screen up here for you guys. So just to reiterate, we're not attempting to do a CapCut Masterclass here. There's lots of those out there. By people that have been doing this for a long time, very polished at it, and that's not me. So this is more about the learning experience of, I've never done this before, I don't know what I'm doing, and here's what I'm walking through, fumbling through, stumbling through, and figuring out as I'm learning to use CapCut. So we got my screen up here. We want to pull up our chat conversation from the past. And we also want to pull up CapCut. And we're actually going to pull up a new project video for today. For this exercise is fairly simple. So, really hoping that I'll hit that 5-minute mark. So first, let's take a look at our chat conversation, so we know where our direction is coming from. It's our CapCut Learning Guide. Right there. And we're going to open that up. Reviewed this in the introductory video. These are the things we are focusing on in this series. In the last series, we were importing and clipping. You can see that video, previous video in this playlist. So that was day 1, basic editing. We're moving on to day 2, auto captions. Day 3, right down there at the bottom. So we're not doing much today, guys. We're watching a video on the auto captions tutorial, which I did. Because for educational channels, captions are gold. Many viewers watch with the sound off. Many viewers retain information better when reading and listening. So you're getting the media in 2 formats. I would put captions on nearly every video you make. That's Chad's advice. We're going to switch over to the other side now that we know what we're doing. And pull up CapCut, which it's trying to sell me stuff. It's really good at that. We're going to do a new video. The last project video got a little bit butchered. I'm going to put one that's nice and short so this doesn't take too long. Here's me in some cool shades. Let's pull me up in some cool shades. We've selected that video. And I'm having a little trouble seeing my navigation bar here, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and close chat out. There we go. Couldn't see that on the split screen. Adding that video. There it is. So we want to add captions, and this is talking about auto captions. This is where CapCut does it for you. You can see our B-roll here. You can see a line here for add audio, as well as a line here for add text. We want to add text. Down at the bottom, we have our navigation options. And you'll see right there in the middle, captions. I'm going to select that. Auto captions, generate from video. You can generate it from video. You can generate it from an audio track that you have added into your video, if you want to do it that way. We're doing from video today, so that's done. Spoken language, auto detect. We can tell it English, a bunch of other languages. I can leave that on auto detect. And we have some templates here. So we will hop into the editing features a little bit after we generate the auto captions, but this part's real simple. You generate from, you pick your language, you pick a template. I'm going to go kind of a simple type it out thing going on here. And we're going to generate. And then we're going to wait. This process will depend on the length of your video, probably on your signal as well. Last time I did this, it got stuck on 99, so I thought I was going to actually be clipping the video there, but it's done. So there we go, guys. Captions are generated just like that. So I'm going to hush for just a minute so you can hear and see what it's now done. So now we're going to attempt to clean up the adhesive that was on that piece of angle iron we just showed you. We've got captions, just like that. You can see they're all on this text line. It does split them. It splits them a lot. I think the advantage to that is smaller pieces to edit rather than one long thing. When you go into edit captions, it actually brings up all of the captions that you have. So you can scroll through them there, which is probably a simpler way to scrub, because one of the things I want to do is get rid of ums and other filler words. I see an right there. Now I did run into an issue here before where I did this and it actually deleted the whole thing. See if that's what's going to happen. Backspace, backspace. Yeah, the whole thing goes away. I don't know why it does that. That is something I'm going to have to learn. So I'm going to undo that move. I'm going to try a few different methods. Something about that doesn't work. I haven't figured that out yet, guys. There's another for you. What I know we can do is we can actually select that clip. So we move back and forth. You can see the words showing up there. Moving on to the next clip. I can click this little icon right here, the little pencil. And that will take me into the editing menu. So I don't know why it didn't work before. I also don't know why. There we go. My keyboard. Is it coming up? So there we are in that individual caption. Going to try a few different methods. Got that fixed, right? Good, good. Okay. Now we can check out all the other options that we can do here. AI Writer, we're not going to get into that right now. Templates, we looked at some of those in the beginning, but this is just picking something formatting wise that it already has for you. So you're not picking fonts, you're not picking colors, you're not picking animations. You're going with what is in the system that somebody else has already developed. A lot of times that's probably easy. I like it when it highlights the text like this one. So it actually changes the color. I'm going to try a few different methods. Highlighting each letter as it's saying it. Alternatively, you can do all of this yourself. You can go into fonts. You can pick your font. It'll change those. It doesn't actually change the formatting of the template, just the font itself. So it doesn't overwrite that template, which is nice. I think key here is legibility. I'm not trying to get too fancy, because this is your captions. You might want to put something big up on your screen, really catch people's attention. You might want a fancy font for that. Not for something like this. Captions, you want them to be legible, so go, keep it simple. And styles, you can also choose exactly what formatting you want to use there. We'll get into this a little bit more in the next video talking about text, about all the different options here, but I just wanted to show them to you. Effects. These are also kind of like templates, but it's more just impacting the text itself. Animations. That's how it shows up across your screen as the letters appear. We picked a typewriter style. And presets, that is where you can save formatting that you've developed and want to reuse in separate videos. On that note, going back into that editing menu, we see this little blue box circle right here apply to all main captions. You can choose to have that selected or not selected. Generally speaking, you're probably going to want that selected because if you're changing one piece of caption, you probably want the rest of the captions to be the same. So think carefully before you unclick that. You may have one piece of text you want to call out and highlight, in which case you could uncheck that box and just change that one piece of text. But as a general rule, you probably want to leave that selected when you're editing your captions. So whatever you do to this caption automatically applies to this entire stream of captions. You can also overlay text over captions, so captions can just be at the bottom doing exactly that, captioning your video. As far as all the other text features, that's day 3. That video is going to get a little longer. I don't want to overdo it on this one. This is already my second attempt because the last one I couldn't get below like 13 minutes. So we're going to call it. We selected our video. We ask it to do auto captions. We generated those. And we take a look at how you can kind of edit those. All right. Let me know any questions in the comments below, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching, guys.